Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back. It's Jordan here. Today's a pretty exciting day because we've got to go get a bigger mop bucket, Millie. Yeah, we're also going to go to the Lego store. You're going to go to the Lego store. We're going to check out the pad wall there. And then we're going to go to the studio. And I'm excited to go there because Paul was there yesterday, like last night after I had left for the day. And I'm excited to see what he got done. It's like a mystery. Ooh, what happened over there? I don't know. So I guess we'll find out today. But yeah, Lego store, hoping to get some pad pieces, and then Home Depot. Pretty exciting stuff. I bought this like spin mop, but the spin mop is like meant for this kitchen area. You know, you're meant to like mop a small area in a house, not this giant warehouse. So then I went and bought a bigger mop, but the problem is the spin mop bucket can't accommodate this bigger mop. So it's like, oh, now I gotta go buy a bigger mop bucket. Why didn't I just do that to begin with? I don't know. It's the journey. It's all part of the process. Getting the wrong mop bucket. It is what it is though. It's all good. Make some coffee here. Jose's just getting ready for the day while I take care of the kids. They've already had breakfast, so have I. And then we're gonna go to the Lego store. So me and Mrs. Bricksie are here. She's the #1 box stacker. She's doing excellent. Look at that. Some 4x4 green plate in there.
I'm even stacking 1x2s.
Oh my gosh, you're stacking 1x2s on the edge there. Pretty wild. And now she's topping it with 1x3 gray brick. We're gonna need a lot more gray brick for more like retaining walls. And also we're gonna need a lot more green plate for landscapes and stuff. But yeah, the gray brick will be good for just any buildings really. So I may as well grab it while it's here. There's a ton of stuff on the wall, but for the most part it's like sort of the same stuff as what was here before, so I'm not really going to go through it all because there's a lot of people packing right now, but an epic selection to say the least. Looks like they still have 2 GWPs too, so if you buy one of the modular buildings, you get the retro food truck for free, and then there's also the flower one up here as well. You get that for free when you spend 195 Canadian dollars. Looks like they're well stocked with the new D&D set. And also the animated series Gotham City Skyline. Look at this box right here. It's just jammed. Yeah, I didn't even see these on the wall at first. The bugle windows, the 1x2x2s. There's also the 1x6x5 glass panels, but those are a good part to find. Can never go wrong having these in your parts inventory. The daily bugle windows, or the bigger ones too. Green 1x2 curved slopes. I've got a whole bunch of these at home, and I hope to make some sort of new water feature in the future. Honestly though, today I think that's it. That's all. We got some 4x4 green plate. I'm happy with that. I think it's a pretty good scoop. I am eyeing up this mansion down here, but I'll save that for another day. Just the pad box. Mrs. Bricksie did such a great job packing that box that we also got her a Mickey Mouse keychain. She's got like her original Yoda right here.
This thing is like 8 years old.
It is worn.
It's worn. It's seen better days.
He's seen a lot of pockets.
Doesn't even have a shirt anymore.
Doesn't have a shirt. Neither does Mickey though. He's a shirtless boy. Well, there you go, Jose. Thank you.
Thank you.
So we ended up at Costco, and of course I got stuck in the electronics area here. I'm eyeing up this PC because I'm going to need another PC. Because I need one for home, and I also need one for the actual office. This one right here, the Acer Predator Orion, is actually a really good price, like $1,500. These things are normally like $2 grand. Look at that bad boy. For $1,500, it's probably pretty good. All the ratings that I look at online, like rate them pretty high. And that would be a beast, I would say, for like rendering videos and such. It might be worth getting it from Costco. It's honestly a good value. Way better than like this computer right here. Look at that. This bad boy's got lights in it and fans. It's got all the bells and whistles. Also a GeForce RTX and etc, etc, etc. It's either that or I just go custom build a computer somewhere. But everywhere I look online, it gives a pretty good rating. I guess an open box is $1,260. But the research that I have done here says that Costco is actually offering this for a pretty good price. I'll give that some thought. I'm also thinking about a new wireless speaker for over there. I have one at home, but I'm going to need one for over there as well. This Marshall one looks pretty cool, but it's pretty pricey for what it is. Maybe I just need like a little miniature Bose speaker. Like this one here, you can just pack around, and it's only $160. Or maybe this JBL one, it's waterproof. That's perfect for over there. It's 270. Looks like it could produce some pretty good sound though. I honestly got to give this some thought though, but maybe I'm better off going to Memory Express and just custom building one for 1,500 bucks and have it specifically built for video editing and rendering. I'm also in the market for a couple chairs. I want to have at least 2 up top there in the building area, and for some reason, I just want them to be matching. I think it would be weird to have different chairs up there. Then I would also have to get some chair mats as well. Not too long ago, I went to Home Depot and I bought a fire extinguisher 2-pack. It was like a mini one and one that about this size. But look at this, I could have got 2 like medium-sized ones there for 50 bucks here at Costco. Why didn't I start here? I don't know. I've been doing a lot of painting as of late. Look at this thing. It is just a beast of a roller. Are you kidding me? Imagine how fast you could roll out a wall with that bad boy. Even this right here looks like a pretty good kit. Like, look at all the stuff you get. You get mini rollers, large rollers, couple paint trays for 20 bones. Not bad. I've actually heard rumor that these golf clubs are really good. And I've also heard that I think there's a lawsuit happening between Kirkland Signature and also TaylorMade because they look like very, very similar. Speaking of golf, it's almost golf season. Some of the driving ranges are already open. I should get myself some new golf balls. Maybe the Kirkland Signatures or the Callaway Hexes. Right behind the golf stuff is some Lego sets as well. We've got the Mercedes AMG Technic set. This is the big one. It's regular $290 and it's on sale here for $250, so you can save 40 bucks. And then there's also the bouquet set right here, some Lego Friends, and then also the BMW Speed Champions 2-pack. This is what we need. Look at this slip and slide. Oh my gosh, it even has like a giant water gun right there and a waterfall. That is so extreme. This is even better. It's the crocodile cave. Oh my gosh, that is wild. The kids would love it. I've been checking out all the boring stuff while Mrs. Brixie's been having all the fun. Holy, she just keeps piling it in. It's wild. I put these in here. These were $18. And there was a selling feature for me. Look, it's Joe's. Sometimes I call Jose Joey or Joe. And then the ultimate selling feature was right there, Bricks. Joe Bricks, come on. We had to do it. 30/30, that's my size, 18 bucks, not bad. Getting a new pair of jeans. After I got home from Costco, I put away all the groceries and then headed to the studio because I've actually got to prep this area here for carpet tile. So I'm going to move the carpet tile for what feels like the 100th time, but this time I'm going to do it a little bit differently. I'm making 3 different stacks: usable, worn, and also damaged. The damaged ones are going to get cut for all of the odd shaped ones that we have to create to fill this space. The usable ones are going to get used first, and then the worn ones, hopefully I don't have to use. I do regret not doing this when I first got the carpet before we started the mezzanine carpet, because some cases, like there's a worn piece beside a newish looking piece, but they are easy to swap if I so choose. Next, it's time to clean, so I swept the other day. I'm going to pick up all the remaining stuff with the vacuum. Just does a great job of picking up all the dust and all the stuff that a broom cannot. And then it is time to mop. This is what I'm most excited about, so I start at the front there and work my way back. I decided just to make do with the mop bucket that I currently possess, didn't go to Home Depot. After that, it's time to eat a sandwich and look at the clean floor. At the beginning of this video, I mentioned that Paul stopped by to do some work last night, and I was curious to know what that was, and it actually turns out that he painted this wall that needed to be patched. There was like little green sticky tape all over it, indicating where it had to be painted, so it looks like he painted the whole thing, and also the huge hole that was above the air duct. So those walls are perfect now. That is done. Also, the floor is clean, so it's ready for carpet tile. All the dust and debris and mud is all gone. Yeah, it's actually crazy if you look at the difference between the before and the after, and I'm talking like when we originally got this place versus right now. The floor was just repulsive. I think this was my 3rd or maybe even 4th time giving it a complete mop. So Paul's on his way and we're about to take care of some more stuff. What that's going to be, I'm not sure. I mentioned there was a few different stacks of carpet tile. Over here we have the damaged/worn piles, and then right below me there is a stack of usable carpet tile, and then on the furniture dolly we have another stack of usable tile. You can see what I mean about the carpet tile up here. Yes, it does look fantastic, and I'm really happy with the outcome of it. But in some cases, you'll notice that there's like a really worn tile, which I should have weeded out. For example, this one right here. This is probably a damaged tile. There's probably a big gouge coming out the bottom of it. I could just give that a little trim and clean it up and you would barely notice that. Or what I could do is actually just get in there, peel it out and replace it. But that one for sure is damaged. I think there's another one in here somewhere, but you can barely see it. Like, you would never know. I'm only like nitpicking that right now because I just installed it, so it's like fresh on my mind. Here's the other damaged one right here. So you can very easily just peel these out, get in there, grab the corner, and just and peel it out and replace it. So I might do that because that one is also damaged, or once again, I could just cut those little frayed pieces coming off with a razor blade or a pair of scissors or whatever it may be. And then in some cases, there's like a really worn one, like this one is somewhat worn beside one that's a little bit more fresh. You see that? Sort of bothers me. Like, I maybe shouldn't have used that one, but I think once I get like a couch right here and a table over here and another table here and tables all along there, and I start filling this place full of stuff, and also once I start actually walking on these and start wearing them out myself, you're not really gonna notice little things like that. I think I mentioned it in a previous video. I was really happy with my choice of getting the used carpet tile because this mezzanine space right here, it's not level, it's not perfectly square. So I would hate to buy brand new carpet tile and then install it in a place like this. So I think buying the used stuff was just sort of like a win-win in many different ways. I've got good news, everybody. It turns out we're starting to lay the carpet tile down here today. So first thing we've got to do is make a grid. We did it with a Sharpie rather than a chalk line today. And then drip out the glue and then spread it with the trowel. Just like that, all the gluing is taken care of, and believe it or not, I didn't get any on my shoes yet. I forgot to wear my work boots. I'm wearing my Adidas. They'll probably be ruined by the end of the day, but it is what it is. While the glue was setting there, we swapped up those tiles. So those two damaged ones are gone, easy as pie. Just got home from a long day. I'm gonna crush this food right here while watching some Survivor. So off we go with laying more carpet tile. It's pretty exciting times, everybody. So we're gonna make our grid, but rather than using a chalk line, we actually decided just to use a Sharpie. It's just a little more consistent, easier to use. And then once we have our grid penciled in there with the Sharpie, it's time to lay the glue. Let that glue dry a little bit so it just increases the amount of tackiness that it has, and then lay the carpet tile. Now, we're actually pretty experienced with this, so it actually goes a lot quicker. When we did the mezzanine space, both of us would lay the same carpet tile, but now we've got it down to a science. We've got two people laying, so it goes almost twice as fast. I would just do all the regular stuff, like just installing the regular carpet tile in the checker pattern, and Paul would do all the specialty cuts along the edge. On the left side there, those ones do have to be cut a little bit just because the wall is a little bit rough and also it's not perfectly straight. And now on the left side again, where we have the drywall, those ones have to be cut as well, and then all the specialty cuts around the door. So we actually did quite a bit. We did 2 different segments of glue. We didn't want our glue to get too dry, so we actually did it in 2 intervals. And this is like the second wing of the race right here, just laying 4 more rows of the 2-foot by 2-foot carpet tiles. So we're actually zipping through this process quite quickly, and that is super exciting. Take a look at that. Oh, it just looks so good. I love this carpet in this area here. It's just perfect. So we got quite a bit done today. This is actually 20 feet, so it's 10 carpet tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, 10 carpet tiles. They're 2-foot carpet tiles, so that's 20 feet. And how much more do we have to go? Well, we only have 30 more feet to go, so we're approaching the halfway mark. But look at that angle. That's sweet. It just looks so good. Now, the majority of this space here is actually going to be covered by Lego City tables, of course, because the Lego City is going to come to approximately right there during its first stage of construction, and it's going to fill this entire area, of course. So the majority of this carpet is going to get covered up by Lego City tables. to be quite honest with you. The walking space is going to be about these 2 tiles on the end here. So that's going to be the walking space around the entire city. And you had the hockey game on the TV there. The Oilers smashed out a win, so that was pretty epic. Not a bad way to spend the evening, that's for sure. Watch some Oilers hockey while laying carpet tile. But look at the difference between the cement or concrete and the carpet. It just looks amazing. And you know what? I've got some very exciting news in regards to the timeline of not only finishing the carpet, but finishing this entire project. So Paul can only be here in the evenings because he's actually working 2 different jobs right now. So we're actually going to continue laying more carpet tile tomorrow evening. And then the following evening, which during the filming of this video is Thursday and Friday evening. And we hope to get all of the carpet tile laid in the Lego City space in those 2 evenings. And then the carpet will be done. After that, it's time to install the baseboard. So the baseboard is going to go along this wall, covering up all of the damage. And then we also have some narrower baseboards as well, which are going to go on the base of this wall right here, on either side of this door, and also there leading up to the washroom. We're going to get more of that same baseboard, and that's actually going to go upstairs in the mezzanine space, because we've yet to add the baseboard up here, this little part that shoots out over top of those 2 rooms. So we'll have a matching baseboard up there. And then there's just a little bit more paint that has to happen on the handrail and stairs. And then we have to add the carpet to the stairs and redo the washroom. And all of that is potentially going to be done this weekend. Saturday, maybe we can go over onto Sunday. And then this project is done. So just like that, we're going to be done like very, very quickly here within the next few days. But we got a lot done today in this video. I'm super excited about the carpet. I really love it. There are some spots that I can see are lifting up a little bit, but I think it's just because this is used carpet, so the ends, or it's like some of the corners when they're like ripped out, sort of like curved upward a bit. So what I got to do is just go around and sort of step on the corner pieces. Or what I could do is get almost like a landscaping roller. It's like a giant like rolling pin style thing, and just sort of roll over it. Could do that as well, or just use the wood, like we were using a block of wood and sort of pushing it down. But I think over time, as they get warmed up by the radiant heater, and as they sit here, they will sort of flatten out. And as they get walked on as well, they'll just sort of adhere to the glue better and better each day. So I'm not too worried about it. Super excited about the outcome of this, though. I just think that the tiles make the space look larger and more complete, more comfortable, more homey, less warehousey. And I can't wait to see the finished product. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for coming on by. Please remember to like, subscribe, and have yourselves a fantastic day.